how to look chic for spring, what's trending for spring, what you should be wearing for spring, top 10 spring trends. So much noise. What do we actually wear? I'm here to help you. Today, I'm going to be discussing my top wearable spring slash summer trends that I think you should incorporate into your wardrobe. Starting off with my favorite trend, which I'm currently wearing, which is the windbreaker slash funnel neck jacket. Now, those are two different jackets, but I've got it in one. I feel like this is such a great trend, especially if you're somebody that lives in the UK. Spring normally is still a bit chilly, especially in the evenings. You need a lightweight coat. The reason why I love this style of jacket is because it's so wearable. You can dress it up, dress it down. I can wear this jacket over my leggings to the gym with a skirt, dress it up with jeans. I recently wore this in Milan with some capri pants and some flip flops. Very put together. This jacket I actually picked up from ASOS very recently. If they still have it available, I will link it down below. Now, I love a good shoe. I feel like an ugly shoe is always going to be in for me. Not everybody's taste, but a fun shoe. So there's a trend currently called footwear feeling fun again, which I absolutely love. And it's a perfect way to add some personality into your wardrobe. There are a few footwear styles that are trending, but I would say an essential spring trend that is also wearable would be a flat shoe. A flat shoe that is comfortable is always going to be a great addition to your wardrobe for spring. I recently picked up this style from TK Maxx. I love the V-cut detail. It's actually a style that is trending, which I didn't realize was very, very comfortable on the foot. Has that really sexy foot cleavage, which I think is very chic. I do say so. Really love the style of this because it's got texture, which I'm a huge fan of, and it also has color. So if I'm wearing anything black, plain, white, the color of the shoe is just going to pop. Those are the pieces that are really going to elevate your wardrobe. Something with texture, different shape, something fun that's really going to be able to showcase your personality, even if your style is quite simple. It doesn't even have to be with a print or a pattern. It could be for you just a color in the shoe. It could be a red shoe. Just a really fun shoe that you can add to your wardrobe that is comfortable, that you can wear to work, you can wear in the weekend. Moving on to denim. Bootcut jeans are currently trending. I feel like they always come around spring, summertime. They look great with heels, great with wedges, even sandals, flats. This style is so flattering for all body shapes, especially if you're somebody like me who's a little bit more hippie, a little bit more curvy. Just balance out your hips. They're super flattering. Also look a little bit more dressier than your casual standard straight leg or crop jeans. I've had a pair of bootcut jeans from Zara for years, which I absolutely love. If you're normally like a straight leg, slim leg, skinny jeans girl, this will be a great time to invest in this trend if you want to try something new. There's actually quite a few styles of denim that is trending. There's the embellished jeans and there's also the turn up jean. For me, out of the two, I will go with the embellished jean because I like the extraness and I also just like stand up pieces where I don't have to do too much because the piece just does the talking. Now, I picked up these jeans, I think about 2 years ago from Zara. Really love these jeans because I don't have to do too much. If you're a denim wearer, a denim lover, but you do want to elevate your jeans, go for a style that is maybe printed. You could have something that's painted. It could have chain details on it. But this is also a great trend if you're somebody that is looking to elevate your denim collection. The next trend is not going to be for everyone, but I feel like it is such a good way again to brighten up your wardrobe for spring, but also wearable depending on how you do it. And that's color blocking. Now, I know a lot of you might be like, oh, that is so bright. I'm not a color girl. It can be done in so many different ways. It can be done with pastels, it can be your standard bright colors, but also another way I like to do it, which is kind of more of a monochromatic look, is to wear one color but in different tones. So, for example, if I'm wearing a dark green, wear a lighter green and then a lighter green, just so it has that ratio, that blend from light to dark. I think that's such a nice way to add some excitement to your wardrobe. Also wearable. It can be done with creams, it can be done with neutrals. It doesn't have to be a bright color. But if you are a color girl, which I am, very, very wearable trend if you pair the right colors together. Now, not everybody knows the right shades or right colors that go together. So I will include a color wheel so you can see what colors complement each other's, but also have fun. It's your wardrobe, put colors together that you like. Normally, I would say not to go more than three colors, but again, it's fashion. Who am I? I don't make the rules. Go crazy. This is a good opportunity for you to play. I also some interest to your outfits for spring. V-neck jumpers, V-necks. I know, very simple piece that you may already have in your wardrobe, which is really good because it means we're not going out and spending money that we don't necessarily need to. So V-neck jumpers, I like this trend because it's really great, especially if you're somebody that has a larger bust like me. V-necks really just help slim down the chest. They don't bring too much attention to the chest area, and it helps just to balance out the rest of your body. I picked up this V-neck from Vinted actually. It's an ASOS top. It's got shoulder pads. You can layer these over dresses, over shirts, over t-shirts. Just a really great wardrobe staple, I would say. Also a great wardrobe essential that you can carry in between seasons. I was able to dress up this V-neck with my zebra print skirt. I love the juxtaposition between something super casual and something dressy. V-neck jumpers are everywhere. Great to wear to work. You can dress them up on the weekend. Very flattering also for every body shape. Scarf belts. Now, I think this has been trending for quite a while. It's such a fun way just to dress up your outfits. I'm sure every single one of you will have a scarf in your wardrobe, which we traditionally wear around our necks. We can tie them around our bags, use them as twillies. The trend currently is to wear them around your waist, so they're calling it a hip scarf. I've worn this trend recently over a bodycon dress, an A-line dress, and I love how it came out. So if you have a scarf in your wardrobe, you may want to try it around your hip. Scarf sizes will vary. I have tried some around my hip and it hasn't gone round. So do as you will. Maybe a sarong. You can try a sarong, which is a little bit more wider, which I think I'll be trying. The next trend is fashion with a feeling. Now, this can be interpreted in so many different ways. I took it as clothes that make you feel good, pieces that feel like you, that feel like your personality, things that you feel really great in. So it could be something as a high waisted pair of jeans, a slip skirt, a slip dress, pieces that make you feel really, really good. Now, with this trend, you definitely don't need to go out and buy anything. This is a trend which I think really just encourages you to reach for those pieces that make you feel good or invest in more of those pieces. Ultimately, when you look good, you feel good. Cliche, yeah, I know, but it works. It makes sense. For me, for example, I love really sculptural pieces, pieces with shape, pieces with texture, pieces that generally feel like me, that when you see me wearing that outfit or I see that item in the store, you know that that is an Aisha outfit. That is me. That makes me feel good. So this trend really is just to encourage you to reach for those pieces. Maybe you want to re-up on those pieces that make you feel good, especially now the sun is out, spending more time outside. We're meeting up with friends, we're going out. Invest in those pieces, pieces that are making you feel really, really great. Utility dressing. When I think of this trend, I think of green, cargos, shorts, military style, camo. Very, very fun trend. This trend comes and goes. I'm sure we've had this trend last season, but it just works, especially as green is my favorite color. Very easy to incorporate into your wardrobe. It could be a camo dress, it could be a camo skirt, camo trousers. Now, in spring, I love to have a set. I think a two piece is a great essential to have in your wardrobe for all seasons because you can break up the pieces and wear them in two separate ways. So for this trend, I just paired this faux suede set that I've had from Zara for about 2 years. Very simple, shorts and a jacket, but I dressed it up with these white heels. Love how this look came out. This is such an easy trend that you can incorporate into your wardrobe. Cargos are very comfortable. You don't have to get them in that casual material. You can get satin cargo pants, but a satin style cargo pants, very, very chic. And my last trend is polka dots. Now, this is a wearable trend if done correctly. So I'm not a huge polka dot girl, but what I will say is it doesn't have to be exactly polka dot. I've seen some people wear polka dot really, really nicely. So for this trend, it is a great way, again, just to add some dimension to your wardrobe. It doesn't even have to be polka dot. I would just say a print. Spring, summer, I like to have some form of print in my wardrobe. I'm really enjoying zebra print at the moment. Don't know why, but I love to wear it with red. Bringing a print into your wardrobe is another way just to elevate basic pieces that you already have. And with this trend, I just wore this dress with the hip scarf. So I've combined the two trends together and I just love how it came out. Just a fun way to elevate the dress. Also, it doesn't have to be that serious. You don't have to invest into this trend. But I think it's again a fun way that is also can be wearable because it can be done very, very delicately. It could be a scarf, it could just be anything. So that's all my wearable trends for spring slash summer. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.